I'm trying to think about this. The year that I got the GRI certificate, I think it was the same time around November, December, down in Atlantic City, which I had never been. John Iannuzzi drove me down. He had a red Honda with beige interior. So we went to whatever it was, and then I think we were driving back because I didn't have money to stay at a hotel. And so we went down there, and then we were planning on coming right back. Interesting with this. So I think it was the NAR conference, NAR, National Association of Realtors. Which, in hindsight, I think that there's something somewhere else that's superimposed over that schedule, but you got me. I got no clue what the heck you guys are up to. So I went down there, and there was like a group that wanted to talk to me, like a small group, like, I don't know, like a couple of people. They wanted to pull me over to the side and talk to me and tell me a few things, but like I was listening. I just... I never heard whatever it was that they were saying before in this memory because, I mean, again, the connection is so horrible in New York or in America. Fucking hate it here. So let's think about this. So then one of the guys was like, well, but I really, like, we came here and we wanted to meet you. And I'm like, you came here to meet me for what? I was like, right, okay, so if that's the case, like, we'll do the if-then logic of, like, if I was programming a human and, like, making my way through a thought process. Okay, so if you came here, however that happened, and I don't ask too many fucking questions because who the fuck cares, and you're somebody important and I'm somebody important, and you want to have a conversation with me, but it's getting late and there's a lot of people here. Right, got it. Okay, so then what's your solution? And he's like, right. He's like, well, then you'd have to stay overnight. And I'm like, right, I get that. I said, but I wasn't prepared for that. I was like, and I don't have money. I'm like, at home, I have 3 kids. I was like, I can barely afford, I just got divorced. I was like, I'm going through court. I was like, I barely have money to pay for my food for the kids and to keep the roof, the mortgage over, to pay the mortgage every month. And he's like, well, what if, like, right, he goes, I forget, you don't know who we are. And I'm like, right, yeah, well, I don't. He goes, he's like, what if, like, we could get somebody here to, like, save up enough money together and get a room for you by yourself, like, whatever, you have a private room. But your friend over here, with the red, whatever, he's got to go home and we'll get you a car home tomorrow. I'm like, okay. So I was like, he's like, would you do that? I was like, well, yeah, if they were kind enough and they had the money to put the room together, then yeah, and it's a private room, then yeah, I'm fine with that. And he's like, you don't really, like, meet too many people with, like, money, do you? I was like, no, not really. I was like, and if I do, they don't say anything. And he's like, it's like, I don't find kind people anywhere. I don't feel like honest, generous, like nice people. No, I've never fucking met a nice, kind, honest, generous person in my entire fucking life. That's the God's honest truth, because that's who I am. God is next, but whatever. And he's like, right, he's like, okay, so, and then it didn't happen. So I was like, okay, well, if it doesn't happen, no big deal, whatever, I'll just leave. And he's like, it's just that easy for you. And I was like, what is that easy for me? I went for a class to get a designation. I was like, I came for the graduation, because why the heck not? I was like, and so I'm here, change of venue, scenery, and now you're, like, asking me all sorts of weird questions, saying I'm important, you need to speak to me, but then next, like, your turn on a dime, like, I gotta leave. Which one is it? Like, I don't, like, I don't know what you want, so it doesn't really matter to me either way. Like, if it's really important, then do whatever the fuck you need to do in order to get a room. If it's not that important, then I'll just leave. You know, I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're at my graduation. I don't know what's at stake for you. I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. So now, and I know I can't trust any of you shitbags, and you fucking didn't do anything for me that time. Oh, what a fucking surprise. Long Island boys or American men don't fucking come through on anything that they were required to. What a fucking surprise. Okay, so here's the thing, all area stupid fucking useless men around the world, America and Anastasia. You have a bomb. It's like a hairpin grenade. HAIRPINGRENADE. I have hair, capelli. The pin, PIN, was pulled the day I was fucking born. You assholes are holding on to the grenade and knew it. I am the only pulsating piece that has a time requirement, and everything else that happens in my time requirement that you don't complete, like getting me my cunt, one cock, and into the right position at 78, means that the entire fucking rig, RIG, fucking blows up. It's called an omnibus. OMNIBUS. Humans are a succubus. Yeah, oh my god, you've heard of that succubus? Yeah, they suck the living fucking energy and life out of me and my rig. And I fucking hate them. If they're not helpful getting me to a replenishing state of happiness, then there's no fucking point in anything in your genetic category. Where did I lose you on what the fuck happened to you in like 2008?